What's up? Time for some deep shit. I gotta help the young people, man, because you guys are suffering. So today, man, we're gonna talk about why you must keep digging for the truth. You gotta keep digging. Like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to help you people get the message out because there's a lot of lost young people. Please refer to the last video, the lost ones, the lost boy epidemic, because this is really serious in America. We're in a real deep problem. But anyway, we're gonna talk about why you gotta keep digging for the truth. And when I say truth, I mean like just the truth about yourself, the truth within your membrane, the truth within who you are, why you're here, and what's your purpose on this planet. And to be able to dig, it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of self-reflection. It requires a lot of just tireless, effortless work on a consistent basis to be able to find out what you are. Because man is built. He is not born. He's built. You are given raw genetic material. Then from the rest of that point, from the rest of the time, from your birth until you die, is a constant journey of exploration and questioning and just learning about yourself. So I'm going to explain to you why you got to keep digging for the truth. The number one reason you got to keep digging for the truth is nobody's going to do it for you. Listen, so many times in life you get steered by people who tell you all these different types of things, and most of the time they're just lying. They don't have any idea either. Ignore that. You have to do your own research. You have to go educate yourself. Don't listen to somebody tell you about the Bible. You go read the Bible. Don't listen to what people tell you about fighting. You go fight. You have to go experience these things in life if you wish to develop a true nature of understanding of what the thing is that you're looking at, whether it be art, whether it be skill work, whether it be women, whether it be parental relationships. You have to go do the work. Nobody's going to do the work for you. You got to dig for yourself. If you're not willing to dig for yourself, don't expect the world to just give you the answers, because the hardest, or what you call it, the most truthful nuggets, the real truth of the world can only be discovered through you. There's nobody can walk you through it. There's nobody can teach you. I mean, they can give you guidance and help you along the way so you don't make so many mistakes, but you have to go in and make your own mistakes. A mentor can only mentor you up to a certain point, and then at that point, it's up to you to do the rest of the work. A mentor is only there to guide you. They can't teach you. You have to be your own self-learner. I can only give you the materials to be able to teach yourself. It's like give a man a fish, he can only fish for a day. Teach a man to fish, he can fish forever. I can only show you how to fish. I can't actually do the fishing for you, because then that just makes me an enabler. And too often in this society, we have people that just enable you to be ignorant, dumb, and lazy. Don't follow that transition. Figure out things for yourself. Go explore, go experiment, do things for yourself. Listen to wise counsel, listen to wise advice. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure out what is the true nature of yourself, the true nature of reality, the true nature of just living and existing on this planet. And the second reason is the more you dig, the more you discover about yourself. It's kind of like working out or running. When you first start to run or work out, it's painful. It's very difficult. And you start to see like, man, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But if you keep digging, if you keep training, if you keep reading, if you keep educating yourself over and over and over, you keep doing this kind of consistent pattern, you can discover a lot of things about yourself. You're going to figure out a lot of things that you never knew that you were capable of. This is one of the coolest things that I see when I teach people like chess or teach them how to fight or just teaching them math, teaching them the skills, is that eventually they get to the point where they can kind of teach themselves and they learn how to experiment and do for themselves. And then they become their own person. That's the beauty of raising kids, man. It's like you give them some things to teach them, and then you watch them discover and dig and find out new things about themselves. You ever watch a baby walk? You can't teach a baby how to walk. I mean, you can stand them up, but the baby has to keep getting up, falling down, and then he cries, and then you pick him back up. Go try again, son. Go again, cries, falls down. But the moment that baby takes his first couple steps is the most proud moment, not to the parents, but to the baby, because the baby realizes, I can do it. Yeah. Same thing with kids. You have to keep digging in life if you want to discover about yourself. If you don't just like keep digging, you rob yourself of the experience, because the truth without working for it is kind of like just sad. It doesn't feel good. It's like if somebody gives you money, you don't appreciate it. Now, you know what you do appreciate? You greatly appreciate when you make your own money. Like when you make your first dollar in business, you get so excited. You're so happy because you did it. It's not the same as if somebody gives you a job and they pay you a paycheck. It's like, all right, cool, I get a paycheck. But when you actually go out in the world and you figure out how to do business for yourself, it's such a rewarding experience, because it's like, I did it. Like me. I put my efforts into a skill set. I went out and I marketed. I went and did a job and somebody gave me money. It's such a rewarding feeling. And so you discover more about yourself by doing things yourself. So you have to dig. Stop looking for people to give you all the answer. This is why the rise of Andrew Tate and all these grifters online has become so prevalent. Is because they just start telling you the truth instead of allowing you to discover the truth for yourself. And that's part of the reason you have to learn how to discover truth for yourself. It requires work. It requires sacrifice. It requires pain, suffering, blood, tears, sweat, all that good stuff that makes a man a man. You have to go out and do it, though. So if you don't dig, you're never going to discover anything about yourself. You just be a lost boy. And the last one is the gold you're looking for is a lot more closer than you think it is. See, there's a famous meme of two guys digging for diamonds, and one guy gives up and walks back when he's like almost right there at the diamond. The other guy keeps digging, and he actually hits the diamond. That's what the truth is like. That's what digging feels like. It feels like you're just going to a dark tunnel, and then you keep digging, and one day you strike gold. You hit diamonds. You finally find that thing that you were looking for, and the reward is not the diamonds itself, the gold itself. The reward is the journey you made to be able to get to the diamond. It's like the man who's climbing the mountain is much happier than the man who gets to the top of the mountain, because the reward in life is the journey, not the outcome. You have to fall in love with the process. Falling in love with the process is the best advice I can give any young guy. Don't look for outcomes. Look for your process. Develop a process that you can go through every day that makes you happy. A process of training, a process of education, a process of working, skills, things that make you learn to love practice is what's going to make you into a greater human being. See, the problem with most people is they just want the outcome. They're not there for the actual journey. And part of the journey is that you don't know when it's going to get there. Like, I'm loving the stress and the struggle of being an early business owner because it's dark right now. I don't know what's going on. And it gives me anxiety, it gives me a mystery about life. And it gets me up in the morning to be able to go and do what I need to do to be able to be successful. Like, even with the YouTube channels, I'm falling in love with just making videos because I understand, yeah, if I just keep making videos, I keep throwing stuff out there, at some point in time, the videos are going to catch on. And then eventually I'll hit that platform where I'm an upper echelon YouTuber. But right now, these are the fun days because it's like I'm free. I'm just practicing. I'm just having fun. And when I finally get to that destination, when I finally hit the goal, I'll be ready to when I'm there because I went through the heartache and the struggle of getting there. As opposed to a lot of YouTubers, you see them, they cheat the system, they figure all these algorithm plays, and then they get to the top and they suck. And then it's a slow doing them down because they were never in love with the practice. They were never in love with the outcome. They just wanted to get to the very top. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. So understand the goal you're looking for. The more you keep striking, the stronger you get, the more you keep hammering, the more you keep digging. That water is you're going to hit the well. You're going to hit the gold. And understand, the gold is not the point. The point is the battle of keep digging. That's the true nature of finding truth, is what you have to do to get to it. So once you find your gold, I hope you guys reach out. Let me know. Talk to me. ApexSapien.com. Reach out. Like, subscribe, share. Appreciate you guys for listening.